Scorpio, welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here delivering your August 2019 tea leaf and tarot reading. Thank you all for hanging in there. Thank you for tuning in energetically above and beyond all. Thank you for just sharing with your friends and liking these videos and commenting when you can. I do appreciate it. It's just me and my business partner, Felicity Rivers. So it's such a pleasure to be connecting with all of you on this kind of intimate level to help you become more self-aware and help you along your journey. So thank you. I just wanted to start by saying that. Yes, and I did want to apologize because I was supposed to do a Capricorn reading for you guys, a Capricorn full moon reading, lunar eclipse, back in the earlier part of July, but honestly, I was just feeling this energetic pullback to not do it. I just had a lot of personal things going on around that time, and not gonna lie, Mercury retrograde was actually getting to my technology. So yeah, so thank you for hanging in there, like I said. But Scorpio, let's get on with your reading for August 2019. You guys probably know the drill. It's a general reading. Take what resonates. Oh, we got the High Priestess flipping out there. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know, you don't have to force it into your situation. But you will know. And my readings aren't restricted to just sun, moon, and rising signs. So, you know, if you resonate with the Scorpio energy because, say, you're a 4th house Scorpio or something like that, you know. Wow. And you got your energy popping out there too, the Death card. All right. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. Alright, wow, starting off with the Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords in the heart of your reading, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Wow, and then right behind that was the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I feel like, yes, there's definitely some sort of decision that you are trying to make, Scorpio. Something that I feel like you have felt this longing for, something that is probably a little new to you or just kind of unfamiliar territory versus something that you're really used to, is the immediate message that I'm getting from this. Okay, so yeah, let me take a look at this, Scorpio. So this is basically kind of going through your month, right? So I feel like you're very clearly starting off the month with a brand new manifestation coming into your life. Let me bust out the tea leaf cards now and we can dive into this Ace of Pentacles. For some, it may be a brand new job or business opportunity, some sort of money perhaps, but it could absolutely be I'm feeling a relationship for some of you guys, like a romantic relationship. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Okay, yeah. So we have fair man dealing a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. That obviously is very specific, but the fair man in like a general sense, yes, is a more masculine archetype, but someone who is very fair and just. Kind of like very King of Swords, like, you know, they just want it fair and even across the board. They just want truth and harmony. That's that fair man type of energy. So key, successful outcome to your problem. So yeah, regardless of the actual like physical attributes, that's what I mean, just to clarify. So yeah, key. And then we also have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Exactly. That's that Ace of Pentacles there for you. So yeah, I think you're doing that by keeping it light, keeping it kind of carefree. But I think I'm hearing 5D. So basically the idea with the 5th dimension is that it is now. It's not a place. It's not like we all drift up and it's kind of like Judgment Day or something, or whatever that's called in Christianity. But you know what I mean? It's now. So when you have the constant mindset of anything is possible and now is all that I have, and you keep that momentum of very enthusiastic, open-minded, positive thinking, aka the Page of Wands, aka the Hanged Man, where you're looking at life like it's still the same arena or the same place that you've always been, but it's like you're turning your head a little bit slightly and you're like, okay, I see this now. I see this a little bit clearly. I see this differently now. I see this from a higher perspective. So that's really good. Let me get some tea leaf cards for the Hanged Man. Beryl, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Coins, money will be coming to you, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. And fire, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. So, wow. And then money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Scorpio, I was just hearing Aquarius for you strongly. There's something here for you. You just have to look for it. You have to keep your sights open is what I just heard. Okay, so that's really good. And basically the same thing with the Hanged Man. It's like, it's when you can look at things a little bit differently and see that, wow, there's this big opportunity right here before my eyes and I didn't even know it was right under my nose. So that's really interesting. And then so when you're moving from a place of, like I said, pure love and that positivity, truly, like stay posy, and it's gonna come, it's gonna reveal itself to you. And you're going to, I'm hearing jump parallel directions. I said directions, but I meant to say dimensions. So, yeah, it's like you're changing directions of your life. You're changing up your life. You're changing up your timelines. So that's really interesting. That's really good. And I think it's kind of maybe being triggered by this, or like it's this human part about you that's kind of like still hanging on to the lack mindset in a way, feeling lack in certain areas of your life, whether, it be love, money, or goals, right? But I feel like you have so much potential here. So much potential. Obviously, Okay, so let's see the Page of Wands. So this is lots of fire energy here, and we have all the elements truly, but I'll point it out to you. The Hanged Man is a card of Pisces. We do have the Page of Cups here, so that is water energy like Pisces, but the wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. This could be the energy of you, Scorpio, or another. Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. And Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, let's get some clarifiers for these. Okay, wow, this was coming out so much in the pre-shuffle for you. Okay, let me get another one for that. King of Swords. Did I or did I not mention this earlier? I said the fair man, it's kind of like that King of Swords quality, regardless of the actual physical, right? Wow. Okay, I literally have goosebumps. Okay, so King of Swords, right. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. I did hear Aquarius strongly for you, and then we do have the Seven of Swords in the heart of your reading, Scorpio. I'm hearing Taurus for you as well. So you also have the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Regardless, the Seven of Swords, right? That is Mercury in Aquarius. Like the tarot card associated with that type of astrological aspect or sign, Mercury in Aquarius. So the King of Swords talking about that communication, the way that you process information, your intellect. So I do feel like this King of Swords is absolutely someone who is probably bringing in some sort of opportunity for you. It doesn't necessarily need to be a man, but I do feel like they kind of have that more dominant attitude, maybe a more masculine attitude. So yeah, with the Six of Cups, I do feel like it's someone, a part of your soul tribe, someone that you're basically destined to be a part, to have a part in your life, in this life, in every life, in all the dimensions. That's what I'm saying. Like, this seems very spiritually based, where it's kind of like we're not talking about 3D things, like, even though we are three-dimensional beings on a 3D plane, but I feel like this connection and the energy here, it's bringing about something a lot more vivid is truly the word that is wanting to come to mind. I'm hearing sparkly. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, so someone will try to make you do something against your will. I honestly don't think that it is a negative thing. I feel it is something that is pulling you out of your safe zone. I'm hearing Aquarius again for you, Scorpio. It's like pulling you out of your comfort zone, and like that's why it's kind of something against your will, you know what I mean? Okay, hang on, let me take a sip of water. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, so like Scorpio, Aquarius, even the Taurus that I mentioned, those could definitely be some signs that you are associated with at this time. Wow, when I open the deck, I see the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and then we have the King of Pentacles here, and then that Six of Cups. It's like very soulmate energy. Like I was saying, like it's like you guys are a pair. You guys were destined to help each other, probably in business. Wow, Three of Swords when I cut the deck again. Okay, so what is this? Oh yeah, so like I was saying, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and then Leo. We are in Leo season, right? Here in August. So all of those are fixed signs. They're all fixed. So that's what I'm saying. Like this Mule card, it could definitely allude to your own stubbornness, or just like, you know, birds of a feather flock together kind of thing. So news of a birth or new business opportunity. What is this? Okay, what was that? Wow, Two of Cups. Something that's actually very beneficial for you. Something that's harmonious with your divine purpose. So that's really good. That's good. Yeah, wow. I open the deck. I see the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. This is definitely going to give you a lot of self-gratitude. Something that actually makes you feel like, I'm hearing I'm worth it. Okay. So that's really awesome. Okay, so let's see about the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, like I said, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but not necessarily. It doesn't have to be male or female or anything like that. It could just be the energy of someone who is, okay, I'm thinking that this is the energy of someone else. I feel like this page is you, Scorpio. I feel like you're definitely showing up as the page because you're starting something new. I feel like it's a little bit more fresh, so you have like fresher eyes. Like I'm seeing like doe eyes, like kind of cartoony doe eyes, like a deer. Okay, and then I feel like this queen is kind of like pulling you up. They are representing themselves as like this king and queen, right? These more higher suits. So yeah, I do feel like for some of you, this has a lot to do with you may be learning tarot or some sort of esoteric kind of thing like that, where they're actually more of a mentor to you, is what I'm getting with that strongly. Okay, so we have funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Like anything, like when you start something new, it's not always going to be cake. It's not going to, you're going to learn things. You're going to run into little speed bumps, and you'll get the hiccups, and you'll move on. You'll learn from it, and you'll learn how to tame your hiccups a lot easier the next time. You know what I mean? And cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So that's really interesting, actually, that I was kind of getting this more like, spiritual kind of vibe, like someone who may be practicing in energetic work. Maybe you're doing Reiki or something like that. But yeah, I feel like this is someone who's like a mentor who is helping to protect you through the hiccups and through the mistakes that you may make, or through the just the little things that are part of the learning process, truly. Okay, let's see about the Seven of Swords in the heart of your reading. Okay, wow. I'm going to go ahead and give you all of them because why not? Okay, we have I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Mice, discord among friends or family. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. We have tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. And teardrops, great personal sorrow. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. No worries. I feel like you're kicking yourself for something. It's like you're disappointed in yourself, maybe. And I feel like with this whole like discord among friends or family, it's kind of when you start to associate yourself with this like new person or this new crowd or something like that, you start to realize that you're growing out of your friends, or like you're growing out of a certain place, because you're having more fun doing something else, and it's kind of heartbreaking. It seems heartbreaking. So, yeah, and I think with the Seven of Swords, it's like you can't keep going on with the facade that you are happy. Oh my gosh, I've been hearing this so much these past couple days. Like every time I pulled this Seven of Swords, I'm hearing that Ariana Grande song, Fake Smile. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna fake like I'm okay, like I've just been through way too much, and now I'm moving on, like I'm doing something else with my time, and I want to value my time and value my energy and protect my energy. Yeah, and that's kind of like the energy with the Page of Cups too. It's like you want to do something new, you want to offer this whatever emotional offering it is, you want to speak from your heart, you want to give it, but you're maybe a little shook, is what I just heard. Shook, frightened. Okay, so the Page of Cups. We have hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. I feel like, we all have the male and female aspects about us, so I just, like I was saying here earlier, it doesn't necessarily need to be an actual like biological male. It could be someone who just kind of has that more masculine, dominant kind of vibe to them. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes, but ultimately you got to trust it, and you got to trust in yourself, right? Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yes, absolutely. And that segues perfectly into the Knight of Pentacles, because that's what it's all about. It's about taking slow and steady movements that are strong, that are durable, that will get you to the finish line in one piece. And I don't even think it's necessarily about a finish line. Like I feel like you may feel like this is a race. That's why I'm saying that. But I feel like ultimately it's about the journey. It's not even a race. Like, y'all aren't even going to the same place. Whoever you feel like you might be in competition with or something like that, with that Seven of Wands energy, right? I feel like you're going to work really hard throughout. By the end of the month, you're going to feel more comfortable in what it is that you're doing in your own practices and your own craft, Scorpio. And then you're going to start feeling like a king. And then finally, by the end of it, it's just like, yeah, this is my turf. Like, I'm gonna bust the competition out the water, and there's nothing that they can do about it. But ultimately, it's not a race. It's a journey for yourself in your craft and what you do. So what is it that, wow, and then I look at the bottom of the deck here, and we have the Strength card. This is that, wow, with the Lovers. Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Leo season might really be giving you that boost of confidence, that courage to start making these different moves, to take off any mask or facade, or, you know, dealing with certain people that you know you've been needing to kind of like maybe cut off or something like that. Or yeah, I'm gonna get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords. I feel like the Seven of Swords is kind of an iffy one for some people, including myself. Excuse me. Okay, to clarify the Seven of Swords, wow, we have the Ten of Cups. So exactly what I was talking about. Like, you have something better for yourself. Like, you're trying to create more harmony and peace within your own life, and like, you can't keep faking it with certain people. Okay. That makes sense. And okay, so where was I going? Right. Oh yeah, what is this? Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. The Moon. So again, Pisces energy here. This is a card of Pisces. I sometimes look at this card as Cancer, so that may be the case for you. Sun, Moon, or Rising, right? So ultimately, though, just based off of the energy, this is a card about your subconscious, kind of in a more negative way, the anxieties and the fears attached to that, because it's kind of like, oh, okay, yes, I'm here in the ring. I mean, like, this is exactly what I was talking about. You're moving into a new craft that deals more with the subconscious, where you need to act more from the subconscious and live from that place. Although we are in the three-dimensional plane, yes, this is exactly what I was picking up on at the beginning. So it's like a kind of a scary route. Like, it's kind of like fear of the unknown. Like, anything is possible in the subconscious realm, like in the dream space, right? Like, anything goes. And I think not always, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like dreams are really interesting, but I feel like many times when we dream, we kind of go to different parallel dimensions. That's why it's kind of so real in a way, but things are just slightly off, you know? Yeah, so like off based off of the reality that we know and remember in our waking life. So yeah, I don't know why I just mentioned that, but maybe someone needed to hear it. Yeah, so I feel like it's kind of scary and that's why you're needing some sort of like mentoring or guidance with that. Yeah, so exactly, it's a long journey, but it's going to leave you wiser for sure. You just have to trust in your intuition. You have to trust it. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Again, we have two of those cards here. Yeah, and then the Moon card as well, it does talk about your intuition. Right, so then when I cut open the deck, Scorpio, I see the Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're scared to take the next move. Basically, it's like, this is safer. This is safer when I'm here. So what is this? Dealings or relationship with a man? King of Cups. So someone who probably, I'm hearing, has their act together. Like, they don't let their emotions get the best of them. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. Right, so I feel like you could be potentially dealing with another Scorpio, but I'm also hearing Aquarius again strongly. So this actually may be that same person over here, but an Aquarius or, potentially, and for all you know, it might be their moon sign or their rising sign, and you just don't have that information available to you, but they might be like a Cancer sun or something like that. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, so I feel like this person kind of has a hold on their emotions. So like if you think about Aquarius, like the archetype of Aquarius, they are the water bearer. They do have emotions. They do. They just are detached from them. They have them like in their cup, and they're sharing with the world more of like the I guess like more of the logical kind of perspective of things, whereas like they may be a little quote unquote detached or cold about it, but it's not that they don't have emotions. It's just that they're more balanced in that perspective. Like they're not going to let their emotions get into the mix of it. So yeah, so I feel like, okay, I know I just went off on that for a little bit, but I feel like many of y'all may actually be dealing with an Aquarius. Like I'm just hearing it so strongly. So maybe that will help you with some of that. But I feel like they are definitely, they are the change agent, and that's truly what Aquarius is. So I feel like they are bringing about this change. They're making that Wheel of Fortune turn for you, Scorpio, in your favor to bring you good luck. And they're kind of mentoring you through this. So that's really beautiful. And I feel like, yeah, change is coming fast. 8 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. Listen, I feel like it's not going to be a pretty process if you're resisting the change. 4 of Pentacles. If you're resisting the ebb and flow of what's going on and like where you're being led. Like I feel like this King of Cups, King of Swords, like whoever this person is that you're dealing with, Scorpio, I feel like it's like a slight tug, and then all of a sudden they're like completely dragging you. Like, no, you're coming. Like it's like you say that you want to go on a roller coaster, and then you're already locked in. They're like giving the little signals like, yep, my side's ready, you ready to go, all right. And then you're like, what, no, I don't want to be on this, and then you start screaming and crying, and then all of a sudden, pew, it takes off. Like, yeah, there's no going back. Look, I cut open the deck and we had the 6 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. Like, if you just go with it, go with the fast changes and don't resist the change, you're going to see that change within you, and you'll see that victory and that your own recognition for what it is that you've been doing, even if you're not feeling it from other people. But I feel like you have a lot of people who are supporting you in this process. Like, you're at least going to feel it within yourself. You know what I mean? All right. Wow. Woo! Okay, so Knight of Pentacles we have. So Knight of Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Male or female, doesn't matter. So chair empty, someone is leaving your life, and ink pot, problems to be resolved. So what is this chair empty here for Scorpio? Five of Pentacles with Justice. Okay, so Justice is a card of Libra, but I honestly don't think it's about that. Although, yeah, you could have definitely been dealing with a Libra, that King of Swords, right? So that's fair and just. It's like the minor arcana version of Justice, right? But yeah, so you could be dealing with a Libra, but I feel like ultimately what is leaving your life is this lack mindset. And you're finally being fair to yourself. And I'm getting this very like royal kind of vibe. Okay, I feel like, yeah, Leo season's kind of giving you that boost, like I said. And so, yeah, I feel like you're giving yourself more credit is basically what's happening. And this lack mindset, or the way that you unfairly talk to yourself or like bring yourself down and like keep yourself boxed in a place that is no longer compatible for you, Scorpio, that is what's changing. So that's really awesome. Wow. And when I put the Justice card, I cut the deck open, it's the Star card. That's the card of Scorpio. or I'm sorry, of Aquarius, and then right behind that was the Chariot. So that's a card of Cancer. I may actually have like pointed someone out earlier, right? I said Cancer Sun, Aquarius Moon, or Rising, something like that. All right. Anyway, okay. So what is the problems to be resolved for Scorpio in August 2019? Okay, and then we have, wow, problems to be resolved, 10 of Pentacles with the Sun. So it's like, I understand that I shouldn't be lying to myself and telling myself that I can't make it, I can't do it, or that I'm feeling left out of whatever. Okay, I'm hearing rat race. You don't need to be in a race. Like I said, this isn't about a race. You guys aren't even going to the same place, okay? It's all about your path and your journey, right? Scorpio. All right, hang in there. So yeah, so problems to be resolved being that you just want to make sure that you're making it for yourself. If you leave your corporate job to go start this, whatever, Reiki healing or something like that, or am I going to make it for myself? Am I going to be happy doing this? And yeah, I feel like you're going to start to realize that this resonates more with my path. This resonates more with who I saw myself to be when I was, that young child, that inner child within you. It's still alive. It's still there. You just have to remind yourself of who that person is. And I feel like that's kind of what this is talking about. Remind yourself of who you wanted to be, or what you wanted to be, and move in that direction. It's just a kind of a process to figure it out, to listen. So how do you listen? You meditate, and that's what, in need of help, assistance, and guidance, the moon, that link to that subconscious, that dream space, that intuitive realm, right? Like, you do that through meditation. You, even if it's just journaling or something like that, writing down all of your thoughts, just kind of like word vomit onto the page, it will help you to at least kind of let your thoughts come and go, but yeah, meditate. So King of Pentacles, again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. We have the Death card. Pay attention to your work. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. What did I say? You gotta meditate. Bell, announcement. And boat. Hey, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. And that's what I was saying, is like, it may not be your actual family, but it's like a soul tribe, a soul member bringing you, like being your mentor and guiding you through something, and kind of giving you this like metaphorical inheritance. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know. I was saying the boat card, I wasn't trying to, but the Empress came out, so that's really nice. Again, Virgo, Libra energy. Yeah, so what was the announcement? But the Empress talking about being abundant and planting the seeds, and having that fertile ground to actually plant the seed, right? And allowing it to grow. What is the announcement, please, for Scorpio? 9 of Wands. So, okay, I'm hearing Sagittarius with this strongly. But ultimately, it is talking about perseverance. And not giving up. And potentially having your guard up. But I feel like it brings a level of resistance, resilience, but I said resistance. So when it's kind of a slippery slope there, right? Like when you put your guard up, it's like you could be resisting the flow, but then it's kind of like this, it's persistence or resistance. It's kind of like one and the same in a way. You have to perceive it in your own special way. Yeah, so careful not to resist and keep going. So pay attention to your work. Exactly. Allow yourself time to rest and meditate and not carry about others' competition. Or like the challenges that you may deal with. So we have teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Honestly, I feel like it's just deep friendship shared with anyone, because it's like we all have the male and female aspects about us. So you interpret it in the way that you would like to. We also have bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. So let's find out more about this bat. Yeah, so maybe that's why you're a little defensive here, because you're like, oh, hell no. You feel that energy intuitively, probably. Okay, so what is the bat card here for Scorpio in August 2019? Oh my goodness. The King of Swords. Okay. Let me get a clarifier for that. With the Two of Wands, oh my god. When I cut the deck earlier, I saw the King of Swords with the Two of Wands. Okay. So basically, King of Swords, Two of Wands. In regards to this bat, take care, enemies are working against you. I feel like I'm hearing this is a level of your perception. I'm hearing your perception of me is a reflection of you. Your reaction is your awareness of self. So when you're coming to this place, like I was saying earlier, much earlier, when I said you're going to come to this place of vulnerability, and then finally you're going to break through, and you're going to keep pushing and working, and you finally start to feel better about your position and what it is that you're doing, about your craft, or what it is that you're applying yourself to, Scorpio. And then you're gonna feel this competition or something like that, that perseverance. And that's what that announcement card was. You're gonna keep persevering through. But again, that's what I'm saying, is like your perception of me is a reflection of you. So it's like, and I kept saying strongly, like, it's not about the competition. It's not about the race. This is about your path. So to say, if you start to feel this opposition of some sort, or feel like there's some competition, ignore it. I feel like you have more people who are trying to help you. Oh, and maybe that's what it is. It's like you start to feel like this person, this King of Swords person, who is trying to push you forward, Two of Wands, to help you progress, is like sabotaging you in a way. I don't usually use the pendulum for the signs. I've been doing it for like the birthday readings, but I'm going to do it for you now, Scorpio. So just give me 1 second, okay? Okay, so I just asked a few questions there. Yes, this does seem like the same exact person, and I feel like it's gonna go both ways. For some of you, this person is like dragging you forward. Okay, now I'm hearing as bait. it's like they're trying to use you, like they're benefiting you in a way, but then it's like they're using you in the long run. Okay, and then I think for the other half of you, it's what I was intuiting earlier about like your perception of me as a reflection of you. Like it's like trust in the process and not think that they're trying to be a competition, because it's not about that. It's about your journey. It's about fulfilling your divine purpose in your life. It's not about challenging others or winning, or y'all aren't even in the same race, is what I keep hearing over and over again. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna go either way, because it's, I'm reading for 1/12 of the population right now, right? So yeah, so I would be careful with that. And anything can change. And that's the beauty of tarot. It gives you an overview of what it is that you have to look forward to. Okay, I'm hearing Taurus again strongly for you as we're closing out here. So I feel like with this, it's all about your perception. And let's bring it back to the what's crowning your entire reading. Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Page of Wands. Before we even get to the rest of the month, it's all about the way that you handle it and the way that you're guiding your ship, the way that you're positioning the sails, right? Like, you can go about this in a way that you feel like people just have it out for you, or you can keep moving forward. Yeah. You can keep moving forward in a positive way, and that is ultimately how you manifest your reality, is through your inner mind. So if your inner mind is filled with like sabotaging, or not saying that you are doing that, but basically when you're thinking the worst in other people, or okay, oh my god, I'm hoping I'm not like offending anyone right now. It's not what I'm trying to do. I hope you're picking up what I'm trying to convey. It's like when you feel like people just have it out for you and don't have the best intentions for you, without, it's not like an intuitive feeling. It's just like instantly you put your guard up. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, like Seven of Wands. Like it's that type of energy that I've been seeing a lot for you in the spread and in the pre-shuffle. It's like it keeps you stuck. It keeps you held back. Whereas if you look at it from a more positive perspective, or you're just a more open-minded or open-hearted or anything like that, and you look at everything as a benefit to you, and look at everything that you do is out of love and harmony and positivity. I mean, sorry if that sounds like some kumbaya hippie nonsense, but it's not. It's really true. And that is how you can start to drastically change your life. You can start to face those fears. And I actually just spoke on that regarding this Leo new moon that's taking place tomorrow, that's kicking off August, right? So if you want to check that out, I wrote a little something on Instagram. You'll see the little lion. All of our information's in the description box. But Scorpio, I'm going to leave this here for you. I really do hope that it helps. If you'd like a personal reading, all my information will be in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know if it resonates too in the comments below. I genuinely love hearing from every single one of you, so please don't hesitate to reach out. Yes, and thank you all. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell on your way out so you know when I post all my videos. Scorpio, take care. I love you, and I'll see you very soon for your next reading. Bye-bye.